I don't remember ever not playing music. When I was a little kid, I remember putting records on the stereo when I was growing up in San Diego. I used to just crank up and grab a broom and dance around the house, acting like a big rock star to that. I was supposed to write an essay on my room, and I was always looking for some way to dodge homework and an excuse to play guitar, so I wrote a song instead of writing the essay.
These guys are the ones to watch. From Vancouver to Seattle, I don't think you can really find a better band. I don't think you can find a better songwriter. The stuff I'm hearing, Dexter write blows me away. I mean, it's comparable to the stuff you're hearing on the radio in major markets everywhere.
Take the Time's the first song I ever wrote, where as soon as I was done writing it, I thought, that song can be on the radio. It can go toe-to-toe with whatever else is out there. I was working as a cab driver at the time, and I thought, well, if I can ever get to a position of getting airplay, that song could do it. And I'll be damned if I ain't right.
Take the time to love someone, the time to hold them in your arms, the time.
I think it's a great message, and with the female appeal of Cafe, I mean, it's a home run.
Dexter Carlson and the Heroes. Gentlemen, thank you for coming in tonight.
Thanks for having
us, Ron.
Tell me a little bit about the CD.
It's a musical snapshot of my life. It's a collection of songs that have been written over a period of years. I started recording the album on September 11th, interestingly enough, and I recorded it up in Canada. So going back and forth across the U.S.-Canadian border for the next 3 weeks after September 11th was an interesting experience. And if you'll notice, the title of the record is Credit Cards and Student Loans, which I'm not going to say how I managed to finance it.
To the rescue, now it's all under control. We're saving the world, with rock and roll.
I love it. It's a wonderful album. I'm real proud to play on the cuts that I did get to play on. My only wish on that album is I had gotten to meet Dexter earlier, so I could have played on a few more.
There's a lot of things that are in the songs. The lyrics are correct in my life, so that's what makes it work, is it's like living an experience that I've already had. I pretty much like to think that he just writes them for me, and I'm sure he doesn't like to think that, which there's some pleasure in that too.
My songs come out of relationships that I've had and moments within those relationships. A girl that I was dating was late for breakfast, and one of the excuses that she offered, along with, she had to do this and this and this, she had to pick the perfect daisy, and she held out this flower.
Sunrise in the garden lights, the morning dew, glories all the way.
And I thought, the perfect daisy, that's perfect, that's great, that's a song.
The roses have all been askew by a dream that they all were sharing. Their footsteps come just like before. When the skirt is gently taken with the ground floor. They'll know what's coming. They're just waiting for the moment when she'll pick the perfect daisy.
Is it adult contemporary? Is it AAA? Is it, hot AC? Is it modern AC? You don't really know, and that's the nice thing, that it really does have a lot of crossover appeal to a number of different formats.
Is it soft rock? Is it progressive country, which is actually old rock and roll, or is it just nice, pure old rock and roll? Or I'm not sure. It's just really nice, enjoyable music.
I would describe it as sort of the country end of rock and roll, the rock and roll end of country. It's real instruments playing real music. It's not a synthesizer, it's not a drum machine.
Now you tell me somebody is hanging in your soul.
It's a Gretsch hollow body guitar, it's a Hammond B3 organ, an electric bass, real drums, and there's vocal harmonies.
I wanna have you with me, and I mean everywhere.
There was a band slam competition going on here in town, and
figured it was a perfect opportunity to finally unveil the project.
After the show was over, they came up and said, yeah, this is the first time we played on stage together. You know, we were blown away because they were phenomenal live.
Dexter's overall appeal, not only his music, his writing, his arranging, his persona, management, everything all the way on down, just really sets him above and beyond.
On that highway away from you, somewhere in my mind's eye.
We're all sort of past the point of needing to bust up hotel rooms to prove our point. You know, we just want to play.
But get on back, get on back, get on.
I want to play live shows. I want to make another record. Not that I'm unhappy with this one, but I've already got, you know, material in the works for the next one. And now we've got a lot of stuff that we've worked up as a band that I think really lends itself much more so to being recorded than it did before, because we hadn't figured out how to make it work just so.
Get on back, get on back, get on gone.
I've done a lot of things over the last few years that I don't want to go back to, because I don't want to have a job. I want this to be my job, because this is fun.
That's the way you say it has to be. Just one night, just one night, just one night. Thank you very much. We're Dexter Carlson and the Heroes. Have a good night.